10 men on the pitch. A perfectly good goal, wiped off the board. An entire nation has been screaming since the final whistle. Robbery, that is what a whole country has been screaming for 4 straight days. And for 4 days, FIFA offered nothing. No statement, not a single press conference. Total silence while millions of fans watched live on television, convinced they were witnessing a World Cup heist. Until now. Pierluigi Collina, the most powerful man in refereeing and the tournament chief, just broke his silence, and his words are about to either bury this controversy forever or prove Argentina was right all along. Before you hear his exact response, the one nobody saw coming, you need 15 seconds of context. Because if you miss this live, you have no idea how ugly things got. Let us look closer. It was supposed to be the dream ending for Messi. Argentina against Spain at MetLife Stadium. A World Cup final. Messi, at 39, almost certainly playing the final game of his international career, with the entire planet watching. And for long stretches, it is pure war. Emi Martinez becomes an absolute wall in goal, making save after impossible save, somehow managing to keep Argentina alive in a match they had no business surviving. Spain dominates possession while Argentina barely touches the ball, yet the score stays level. Then comes the moment that changes everything. Late in the game, Argentina is down to 10 men. Spain instantly smells blood. The net ripples, their bench erupts, then it is wiped away. Foul in the build-up. For a brief second, 10-man Argentina actually believes they can hold off the tournament favorites. They cannot. Just 39 seconds into the second extra period, substitute Ferran Torres pounces on a loose ball and smashes it home, 1-0. Final whistle. Spain are world champions, and a weeping Messi stands completely alone in the center circle, watching someone else lift the trophy on what might be his final night in an Argentina shirt. But that was not the end. The final whistle actually started a brand new story. This is where it gets ugly. Late in the match, with tempers boiling, cameras catch a moment between Messi and a Spanish defender. A hand near the face. Heated words exchanged. Messi is absolutely furious, demanding a card from the referee. Nothing. No yellow, no red. Play goes on as if nothing happened. The Argentine bench explodes in absolute rage, and the TV commentators completely lose their minds. Add that to the disallowed goal, the red card, and 11 saves from Emi Martinez just to keep them in it. You cannot write a worse script than this. Within an hour of the final whistle, the hashtag Justice for Argentina was trending worldwide. The internet was flooded with petitions demanding a replay. By the next morning, they had hundreds of thousands of signatures. And from FIFA, nothing. 4 days of silence, no statements, no explanations. Just an entire country screaming into the void, convinced they were robbed of a World Cup on the biggest stage. Former players turned pundits took to the airwaves, calling it an absolute disgrace. Even neutral fans got dragged into the debate. A massive call in a World Cup final does not just decide a match, it defines how the entire tournament is remembered. And those 4 days of silence are exactly why what happens next is such a massive deal. You have to understand who this man is. Pierluigi Collina is no ordinary spokesperson. As head of the FIFA Referees Committee, he is the ultimate authority in world football. When Collina speaks, every single official on the planet listens. He does not talk lightly about a World Cup final. So when he finally addressed the match between Argentina and Spain, the entire football world froze. Here is his first bombshell. Every decision in that final is already under scrutiny. Not because of the outrage, but because Collina revealed that every major incident, each foul, card, and VAR review goes through the exact same strict evaluation process after every game, with 0 exceptions. Then came the moment everyone was waiting for. Collina addressed the Messi incident directly. He confirmed it is one of the most heavily reviewed moments of the entire match, because it collides with a new rule punishing unsporting behavior. And here is what will infuriate half of Argentina. Collina made it clear that a new rule on paper does not automatically mean a red card. The referee has to judge everything in real time, the nature of the contact, the context, and whether it actually crosses the legal line. In other words, just because it looks clear in slow motion does not mean it was an obvious red card on the pitch. It was not over yet. Collina pointed out something that fans conveniently forget when they replay a clip for the 50th time. The referee on the field has a split second to make a decision. The committee reviewing it later can pause, rewind, and zoom in from every single angle. That gap between a split-second decision and endless slow-motion replays is exactly where this entire controversy lives. Then came the revelation that changes everything. Collina confirmed the committee is reviewing the complete audio. Every single word exchanged between the referee on the field and the VAR booth. Nothing hidden. That recording, he said, is exactly what proves whether the proper procedure was followed. And those replay petitions with hundreds of thousands of signatures? Collina did not dodge them, he faced them head on. FIFA respects the right of fans to be angry and speak out, but a petition, no matter how viral, is not, and will never be legal grounds to overturn a result. Reviewing the refereeing performance and reviewing the final score are two completely independent processes. One never affects the other. So no, this game will never be replayed. And the question everyone wanted answered was, did this change Messi's legacy, his farewell, his name? Collina's response was ice cold, absolutely not. The committee does not care who is involved, he said, whether it is Messi or an unknown player. The only thing that matters is if the rule was applied correctly. Fame has no place in refereeing. Finally, he revealed that the committee is putting together a complete technical report on this final, where all the controversial referee decisions and every VAR intervention will be analyzed and archived to serve as a training foundation for referees in the years to come. Finals get more scrutiny than any other match, Collina said, because everything that happens in them sparks endless debates. Judging by the last 4 days, that is already happening. While the entire planet was arguing about the referees, another story was quietly unfolding, one that might hurt Argentine fans even more than a lost final. 4 days after the match, Boca Juniors midfielder Leandro Paredes gave an interview to D Sports, and what he revealed suggests this is not just the end of Messi's career, but potentially the end of an entire golden generation all at once. Nicolas Otamendi has already confirmed his international retirement. Manager Lionel Scaloni has hinted he might step down too, and Paredes admitted on camera that even he does not know if he will return. Many of us will have to think carefully about whether we continue, Paredes said. It will be very tough to maintain this high level and keep the group performing with the same spirit. But what he said about Messi left everyone completely speechless. I think Messi had already decided the final against Spain would be his last international match, Paredes said cautiously. Messi has not confirmed a single word publicly, but those closest to him already believe it is all over. It is deeply painful, because throughout the entire World Cup, we kept saying we did not want Leo's final game to come, Paredes said. I hope this decision is not final. The ultimate choice is his alone, and whatever makes him happy will make us all happy. Just think about that for a second. Argentina is not just dealing with the most controversial World Cup final ending in years. They could be witnessing the end of an entire era of Argentine soccer right now, and nobody got a chance to say a proper goodbye. That is where things stand. Collina claims the protocol was followed to the letter, the rule was applied correctly, and Messi's name was not impacted at all. Argentina says otherwise, and 4 days of silence from FIFA did not help. And in the middle of all this, Lionel Messi might have already played his final international match without a single official word being spoken. Do you believe Collina? Or do you think Argentina was the victim of an injustice on soccer's biggest stage? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. And if you do not want to miss the moment Messi finally speaks out, subscribe, because this story is far from over.